you see, because of in New Day, when I meet some people, I always smile and teasing, sometimes teasing, if the other side, or including police, some uniformed police, when I smile, not smiling, then I do this. Then they smile. So, in one occasion in Delhi, you see, early morning, before my breakfast, I just outside my room, and Indian police always there, so few police there. So I, firstly, I salute. Firstly, this way. Secondly, this way. So then, I asked them one occasion, I think three of them, Indian police. I asked them, what do you think of my age? Then they say, oh, 70, 60, 70. Then I told them, no, I'm no over then, few years ago, I'm over 80 years old. They were so surprised. Then I show my teeth. Oh, very good teeth. Then I show my lip, quite red. Seems use lipstick. So then I, you see, show them. Then all the sort of police, the three of them, all smile, laughing. That's the way. If I remain, I'm Buddhist, I'm a holy person, and remain distant, no use. Isn't it? So we, according to my own experience, you see, oneness, thinking oneness, we are same human brothers, sisters, is very useful for me. And similarly, wherever I go and talk people, I always is talking, we are same human being. Everybody want happiness, do not want suffering. So this conviction automatically prevent harming others. They also, like me, do not want suffering. So on that basis, because of the meaningless, harm them, must respect. Occasionally some disagreement, like Chinese, we deliberately, you see, thinking, those some Chinese officials who give order, shoot Tibetan. I deliberately, you see, thinking these people, as a human being, out of their ignorance, when they are young, not that kind of thing. But gradually, wrong information, you see, brainwash, and then they become like that. So instead of anger, should feel pity, compassion. So basic human nature, as I mentioned earlier, very good one, compassionate nature. Because we are social animal. Individual people's survival depend on the community. One individual, no matter how powerful, just remain one individual, cannot survive. One story, my father, of course, when I become Dalai Lama and I stay in Potala, so my family, the Tibetan government built some special sort of home. So my father, quite short temper. One day, my father lost temper and scolded some of the servant who is serving. So next morning, all this, the concerned sort of servant, Kasuda,
Ran away.
run away. So that morning, my family, my father, mother, no breakfast. So like that, one individual, their individual survival entirely depend on the community. And now modern time, each sort of community or each nation, their survival depend on rest of the world. So the reality, and on top of that, global warming. No make distinction, this nation or that continent, that sort of believer, same. So now time come. We have to think oneness of 7 billion human beings and ready to share each other, helping each other. So short term, I think if my father, the sort of angry face remain more days and then more days without breakfast, or then he can't survive. So in order to his own interest, he have to smile. So people, usually our sort of irritation will not develop unknown people. Only those people who knows, and your neighbor. So you have to live side by side, these people. So today, due to certain sort of small reason, you feel angry. But think, I have to live side by side, these people. Days and years. So think that line. Then, as I mentioned earlier, at least artificial smile. Yes.
Yes. If kindness and compassion are taught to children, so is evil. So are children inherently good?
Karsa. What question?
She says children are taught compassion, but they're also taught violence, children. So is there evil in the world?
I think, as I already mentioned, ahimsa, non-violence. Non-violence, just empty word, not sufficient. In order to develop non-violent world, we have to think seriously, selling weapon, eventually making weapon. I think eventually this should stop. Not by order, but by people, some kind of people's movement. One, Costa Rica's president.
Former president, Oscar Arias.
Once he also expressed some kind of limitation or some kind of check, weapon selling weapon. Then eventually nothing happened. And a few years ago, one Nobel laureate meeting in Rome, after we heard some specialists about nuclear weapon. If nuclear weapon use the so-called nuclear window or something, terrible. So then I express, now it is not sufficient just to express free nuclear weapon is not sufficient. We must make timetable. Within 2 years, within 3 years, this world should free any nuclear weapon. I express that nothing happened. I thought, you see, some kind of Nobel laureate, you see, they make some kind of expression. Within 2 years, 3 years, the world should be free, any nuclear weapon. Then, meantime, worldwide, some kind of movement to achieve free, free nuclear free world. But nothing happened. Now this year, I think in Delhi, I'm hoping with sort of headed by Indian nuclear, Mare, Indian
Muslims.
the world Nobel Peace. I know him very well. So I think I am going to discuss with him. Then eventually create, organize one Nobel laureates meeting. Obama, since my first sort of meeting with him, we developed some kind of special feeling. And also President Bush Jr. Wonderful. So I don't like formality. So when I met President Bush, some cookies come. And then I express, oh, which one better? Then he immediately, oh, this is better, this is better. So I felt he acting like a human being. President Clinton, I admire, but more formality. So later, I told him, also the close friendship feeling, in order to develop that, take time. First meeting, more formal. Second meeting, a little closer. Third meeting, more closer. I told him, he smiled. President Bush, not like that. Immediately we become sort of close friend. And Obama also like that. Wonderful. So one occasion Obama visited Delhi. So I especially went there and I met him. Then I told him, you are younger than me. So the world peace and the promotion of non-violence, so after me, you should carry. He promised. So I'm thinking, if we have some sort of meeting, some Nobel laureate, I think Obama, I think definitely invite and come, and some other Nobel laureate. So in any way, I think once failed at Rome meeting, but I feel we should make effort continuously. These things, not just sort of relying on leaders or even the United Nations, wonderful, but I think public level, some movement, I think very important. And especially India, 1,000-year-old non-violence concept there. So India should make some kind of effort, and also religious harmony. India, I think wonderful, all major religious traditions live together here, no problem. Occasionally some problem. Better sometimes politicians clash.
Yes.
But basically, I think all major religious traditions live in this country. So, respect each other. Wonderful. So India, I think, should be more active regarding promotion of religious harmony, one. Then promotion of ahimsa. With that, demilitarized world. I am now 84-year-old. So next 10 years, I will be more active. After 10, then 94, then too old. So, as an individual person, no, not much time, only 10 years. So, my brothers, sisters, please now, we should be active to bring happy world, peaceful century, step by step. Next question.
His Holiness, well, again, we are honored, all of us, to be not only in your presence, but in your home. So thank you for having us. My question is, how best to help or care for someone who does not want or think that they need the help? So how do you best help or care for someone that doesn't think they want or need the help?
Yeah. raw goya 지금
그럼 이거 대번 매gen지 안 됐지.
더번 매봐.
나
더번 매봐.
대번 매지. 그냥 스스로 같이 와서 안 됐지.
I think, frankly speaking, it is foolish. if they help a more artificial way, then different matter. But sincerely, you see, willing to help, then I think it need. I mean, this the question of confidence. People who spent many years in a community were too much artificial, then I think that kind of feeling we can't blame. Suspect. If someone also asks, I want to help you, then immediate reaction, what his motivation, his or her motivation, exploiting me like that. So in such case, time factor is important. You see, the more time you sincerely showing your willingness to help, then days and weeks, then gradually conviction may develop, trust may develop. So need, I think both sides, more patience. Okay, I feel like that.
His Holiness, thank you. My question is, today is so materialistic. How do we bring compassion
So much.
to the